Early store makes a gold bonus kind of interesting. What does the act look like? It looks like Hexaghost. It looks like a big pile of horrible. Oh, actually, hold on. I was seeing these early 2 fires into 1 elite, but then that's only 3 fires in 1 elite. That's a little on the underwhelming side of things. If we can somehow beat elites, we can get a little bit more than that. We can do potentially... Wait, is there no way to get more than 3 fires? There's no way to get more than 3 fires. Alright. That's fun. But I'm sure we can make that work. We can start with either a card removal plus 100 gold, transform 2 cards, or a boss relic. You know, this path is actually pretty safe. I think even with a bad boss relic, I might be able to make it work. I am increasingly down for trading boss relic on Defect. Why don't we give that a shot here? Black Star. Elites drop an additional relic when defeated. That's a pretty good boss relic to start with, I'm not gonna lie. If we can get enough of a kick added to the deck early to take on 1, maybe 2 elites this act, we're not gonna go crazy and like route through the most elites. That's just a good way to die early on. But what we can do is keep elite fighting in mind as we go through this act, and maybe it's not even immediately that we get a lot of value out of the Black Star. But if we play with a focus on it, we'll be able to pick up an extra elite here or there. And possibly leverage that in a really nice way. Because we don't need to fight that many elites. Like one or 2 elites, this act would be more than sufficient. Even 1, like 2 additional relics, that means that we could take a pretty conservative path. You know, get some cards, get an upgrade, get another upgrade, suddenly get 3 relics, and then we're looking at the boss being... having had a pretty good act, even though, like, map-wise, it doesn't look that attractive. If we focus on just how many relics are we leaving the act with, it's not bad. So let's go to the store. We're going to look for stuff like a Cold Snap, a Ball Lightning. I would take a Doom and Gloom, even. Any sort of Orb Generation card, really. Just do 16 immediately, yeah. Come on, 3 strikes. That works. So even without that starting Lightning Orb, we defeat this Cultist pretty handily. I think it's going to be more against Nob we're going to feel the difference. Compile Driver is a lot less good of a card when you don't have a starting orb, that I will say. That said, it is the only one of these cards that is an attack, and for that reason alone, I'm kind of inclined to take it. Ideally, in the long run, like, this is going to draw cards, right? Compile Driver is generally a pretty okay card. It's definitely at its worst right now. Still going to pick it up. We're going to need more damage if we're going to trounce what's coming later in the act. Do I dare? What else is good here? The Fear Potion? Claw and Hologram together is actually pretty good. Is there a way for you to not play all the Ascensions when starting another ID? Yes, Chapo. You can... If you find where the game's save data is located, it should be in your Preferences folder in Slay the Spire. And I'm sure if you Google what I'm talking about, you'll be able to get like exact steps to do it. But you can just edit a text file, basically, in the Slay the Spire directory to unlock all of the Ascensions for every character. It's what I actually did when Ascension 20 first released, was I didn't want to... I wanted to show off Ascension 20 to people watching the stream, so I just skipped right to doing that by editing a text file. And then I didn't have to unlock them one by one. I think I actually am gonna get Hologram and Claw here. I'm struggling to see anything else meaningful we can do right now. Hologram, the hologram makes the claw a lot better. Gives us a way to deal some pretty early damage for 0 mana. So it's going to be the sort of thing that is going to be pretty effective against, say, Lagavulin or Kremlin Knob. Probably does a decent job against Hexaghost too. As long as we can find some additional other damage. Sure. Sure. Hey, Digital Shuckle, I'm doing great today. That is how I am doing. Okay, which way are we actually heading? We probably don't want this additional store. We probably want to go to a fire, get an upgrade, then fight an elite, then a fire. Yeah, that seems best. Does seem best. So assuming I get, like, anything completely reasonable here, and a decent upgrade at the fire, then we should be in shape to fight that elite. So I was talking about this compiled river kind of sucking, by the way. For now, we're really like a cold snap from this fight, pretty specifically. For that claw doing 8 damage in 1 turn. If I don't find another claw, you will literally eat your shoe. And I would hope that's not necessary. How about another hologram? Another hologram's pretty good. For getting that claw back over and over again. Is that enough to beat the Gremlin Knob here, though? Well, I mean, nothing else is gonna be, so... Sure. Ooh. That makes things interesting. We can take the the warped tongs here, which is going to put a pain in our deck, which is terrifying. But then at the start of every turn, we get a free upgrade to a card in our hand. Or we can just take the 1 free upgrade right now. Given that we are unlikely to get a card removal, well, up to 5 additional question marks? Sure. So at the start of each turn, upgrade a random card in our hand for the rest of combat. I can't quite afford a removal. We could get yet another hologram. Or I could get a Glacier. 7 block, 2 frost. I would like that, yes please. Thanks for the Glacier. Is this good enough to beat the Gremlin Knob? It sure doesn't feel like it is. Without a potion. So my priority upgrades, Zap seems relatively important right now. Gives us another hologram target if we haven't drawn Claw yet. And I don't think I can in good conscience fight this elite at the moment. Yeah. I think we're in too rough shape against Knob. I'm down for another event, gives us a chance of maybe removing that curse, getting an upgrade, getting a relic, and then fighting an elite. I'm more confident in that. Runic Dodecahedron. If our hit points are full, gain an energy at the start of our turn. Well, that's very rarely going to be in play. Probably. This is an interesting decision. Because there are, I would say about 10% of the time that we take this, then somewhere around Act 2, it becomes really powerful. And the remaining 90% of the time, this will do nothing. So do I just go with the safe pick of shouldn't take this, because it probably will never do anything. And it certainly won't do anything as long as I have a pain in the deck. Take it because it's going to be turn 1 energy for the hard elites at least. That's an interesting consideration. That's thinking very far ahead. But I mean, either way, we're thinking very far ahead, right? Yeah, no matter what, we're talking about which of these is right for Act 4. So yeah, we have to be thinking very far ahead. None of these help us now. It's, do we want the extra edge against the elites? Do we want an Act 3 relic as an edge against the elites? Because that's the other situation we're talking about here. Does make self-repair decent. It makes bites really good in Act 2, which bites are already good because we have warped tongues, potentially upgrading them. So like we're also maybe thinking, what are the chances that we get and take bites in this run? And I'm gonna say that that's like 15%, not very high, but it is a potent consideration. Do we think we're going to find any other garbage relic in a chest? Another way of phrasing this question is, do we want the runic dodecahedron now, or do we want a random relic in Act 3? I'm going to take the dodecahedron. We'll see if this pays off or not. I think there's a high enough chance that it does. I might need to upgrade Compile Driver just for this extra little punch to it. The alternative is upgrading the Claw, which, given my current setup, is actually significant, right? Because we're kind of reliant on playing that Claw over and over again. We would like to do so with upgraded holograms. And no matter what we upgrade, it's just reducing the number of other targets Warped Tongues can hit, so it's fine either way. Let's upgrade a hologram then, and just really hope this isn't Gremlin Nub. Shouldn't really say that aloud. Oh! Now that's interesting. Shuriken, you say. Every time we play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain a point of strength. Totally is Gremlin Nub. Oh, crap. Is all I have to say about that opening hand. We are in trouble here. I'm gonna play the Glacier when it comes up. Not that zap, though. Yeah, this one might be coming to an early grave. I am not certain that I have any of what's required to survive this fight. Like, even a little bit. Mostly feeling super dead. Yeah, we died. We died. And so much for getting to Act 4 consistently, huh? What could I have done differently? As soon as we went here, we were committed to fighting an early elite. We took the latest elite we could. Were there any decent attacks that we were offered that we passed up? Upgrading the Claw would not have helped in the slightest in that fight, given how we drew. I might have needed to buy the Vulnerable Potion. I don't know. We did not have a lot, but it did not feel like we had a lot of options for dealing with this encounter. We talked about it a lot. But I don't remember any like solid options for dealing with him that we didn't take. We just didn't see them, yeah? that opening hand was so bad. Oh my gosh, what is it so bad? I had to draw the claw. Like, if Zap had been in that opening hand, it would have been an amazing opening hand. With the 2 holograms. As that was definitely the worst possible opener. I'm gonna run Defect again. That felt so painful. That run was taken before its time. Yikes. Absolutely yikes. Man, I really enjoy a Black Star start too. So we almost certainly want to be hitting this value train of 2 fires and an elite here at the end. We get a 3rd and a 4th fire. Oh boy. Now this is an Act 1 I like. 2 elites, 4 fires. Don't see a way to incorporate a shop into that, so I wouldn't mind a... Oh, right.
Commander,
bonuses.
We've just received the support of another council member.
Super Soup! Welcome to the council. Thanks so much for that Tier 1 subscription. Good to see you finally joining the ranks of the elites. So are we doing any sort of snipe shenanigans? I could potentially get a free elite if I wanted to. It means not taking a fire. Which is... So essentially trading a fire for an elite. Should wait. What's this? 3 elites, 3 fires. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, hold on. That's a 3 elite, 4 fire route. Oh my. But to get to it is 4 hallway fights in a row. That's a little dangerous. That's the most elites and fires, but I think this one is a no-go. It's a non-starter. Potential to snipe the super elite on the right. Oh, hold on. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I like that option a lot, actually. There's a chance we get him for free, and even if we don't, we roll into that fight with 64 hit points and possibly die. But we'll have 3 card picks. Let's give it a shot, huh? What do I think about the Spire mods? There are a lot of character mods. I haven't looked into what other kinds of mods there are. When it comes to mods in general, I'm really picky about quality. I generally don't find myself enjoying mods if they are of notably lower quality than the base game. And unfortunately with Spire, that means there's a really high bar that's been set, because Spire is really, really well polished and really, really well balanced normally. And that makes it really difficult for a modder to add a character to this game that lives up to that expectation. So I'm a little bit picky. I've played a lot of Long War for XCOM 1, which is a very, very, very excellently done mod. And it has kind of set a standard for mod quality in my mind as well. A mod that comes across very much as a professionally made game. Oh yeah, Benoit? I would love to hear... I think Dolphin was planning on doing some modded characters too. And I know there's a lot of, like, anime style stuff out for some reason. Did Celerity touch any of that? Okay, Steroid Potion. We are already... Like, this alone, this is all we needed last run. 1 good potion, and we would have gotten past the Gremlin Knob. This alone is also security that we get past this Burning Elite. That's all we need. 1 Steroid Potion. And then, like, an attack card. Either Sweeping Beam or Go for the Eyes is fine. We're fighting Slime Boss, so that's going to push me towards Sweeping Beam here, so that we have a decent AoE attack. And then I'm going to get to use it immediately to ruin things. That's how RPGs should play out. You get the new ability, you use the new ability, it destroys everything, you feel great. Game design. We're offered Defragment. It's a little early to take one, given that we don't actually have the ability to fill our orb slots, but kind of like Footwork with Silent, right? You see a defrag, you take a defrag, right? And then we just literally grab the next orb card we see. Doesn't matter what it is, unless it's fusion, because that doesn't benefit, but... Will I try some character mods on stream? I will be doing, actually on Saturday. I guess I'll set it in stone now. On our Saturday stream, two days from now. Today's Thursday, 2 days from now. I'm gonna be trying the Disciple on stream. And I guess, like, doing the regular, like... I'll play that the intended way, where you unlock stuff and climb ascensions. Made by Chronometrics, also the maker of our Slay the Streamer mod that we've had a lot of fun with. Alright, no fights. Can I remove a strike? We did add a sweeping beam. Yeah, I can remove a strike. Get out of here, strike. Remove transform upgrade. Okay, if I wasn't about to like, there's a very serious consideration, which is if this is a fight and this is Gremlin Knob, we could have a really bad time if I remove a strike, which is truly what I want to do, right? I do want to remove strike, but it is dangerous. I could try transforming a card, maybe even a defend card. Would be a valid transformation. There's a risk also that if I transform strike, we get the same situation, except now instead of removing a attack, I've replaced an attack with a skill, and I'm now in even worse shape against the Knob. We're gonna get a couple upgrades. I would definitely like to upgrade Sweeping Beam first, followed by probably Defragment, and we could get both of those before the elites, potentially. So I think then my options are upgrade one of these two cards or transform defend. With again the knowledge that transforming a strike right now is too risky. You know, back when I played Ascension 15... back when Ascension 15 was the hardest difficulty. Let me clarify that. Back in the days of A15, no heart runs. My opinion on this was always upgrade, and just looking back at that decision, I don't understand how I was so wrong. Let's see, if I get Sweeping Beam Defrag upgraded now, we can get a lot of upgrades in. We are going to get a couple card picks. Alright. Take the safe pick, I think, which is getting an upgrade here. No fight? Okay, so we don't even need to worry, because this elite is now free. We can definitely then take them 5 max hit points from the donut. This is almost never obtain a relic, become cursed. Actually, let me talk about this decision a little bit, because I think a lot of people see this and they're like, ooh, you know, you could take a relic for a curse here. And this is generally not a very good decision. There are a number of events in this game that offer you a relic for a curse. You can get a Writhe, or in Act 2 I think there's an event that offers you a Writhe for a curse. You can rob the Vagrants. You can rob that Vagrant and get a Shame for a relic. And Writhe and Shame aren't that bad as far as curse cards. This one's offering you a relic in exchange for Regret, which is one of the more painful curses. Every time it's in your hand, you lose hit points, equal to how many cards are in your hand. So this is not just a dead card, but it's one that's actively doing damage to you. And, more importantly, those other events are also offering you free 5 maximum hit points, which is a really sweet benefit. So not only are you taking a curse to get this relic, you're missing out on 5 max hit points. And when normally take a relic for a curse isn't even a good deal, take a relic for a curse and lose 5 max HP is an even worse deal. So this is almost always donut. If you need the immediate healing, banana's nice. But there's so few situations where I feel like you want to take a relic for a curse. Like, even if you have an Omamori, the 5 max hit points is often better than the relic will be. Yeah, we get upgrade defrag. Yeah, opportunity cost plus bad curse. Oh, max hit point Gremlin Knob, get out of here. Give me that Art of War. If we don't play any attacks during our turn, gain an extra energy the next turn. Huh. Interesting. Well, I'm definitely taking a card here. I'm just not sure which card it's going to be. My two considerations are, Static Discharge is a way for us to get a lot of lightning orbs when we already have +2 focus. So this card is, especially when upgraded, a huge output of damage. Alternately, we can take a Sunder and upgrade it, which is also a huge output of damage in a totally different way. Sunder is definitely the card of choice for dealing with a slime boss. If it was Hexaghost, I would unquestionably take the Static Discharge. If it was Guardian, I would probably unquestionably take the Static Discharge. Against Slime Boss? It's not quite as good a deal. Once we get to Act 2, how will I feel about each of those cards? I know when I get to Act 4, I'll want the Static Discharge more. But in Act 2, I will be quite happy to have a 32 damage card. It'll also lean me towards taking Steko Eye if it appears. Alright, I'll let the Slime Boss dictate my choice here. Because Sunder is so much better than Static Discharge against our Act 1 boss. Pretty dangerous boss, too, Slime Boss. We're gonna grab the Sunder. And give it an upgrade. Alright. Predictodecahedron again? Letter Opener. Each time we play 3 skills in a single turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies. Well, that's a really sweet relic to have early on. Gives us more incentive to pick up any sort of, like, free skill. Like, Seeks are more exciting because of that. Reprogram is more exciting because of that. Fuck. Get sundered, little man. Barrage, Consume, Compile Driver. With 1 defragment in the deck, Consume is a little bit less appealing. Because the more focus you have, the better orb slots become. Also, we don't actually have any orbs again yet, which is a bit starting to become a problem that we have yet to see an orb generation card. We have realistically 1 more fight before we can get one. And because we don't have those cards, Barrage and Compile Driver are also kind of terrible. I'm kind of okay taking a Barrage knowing that we're going to grab more orb cards. And we would take more orbs, like, we would absolutely, just having the defrag, we would take a capacitor if we saw one. Same logic makes Compile Driver good. I'm going to take the Compile Driver here. So we have a little bit more card draw power. Damn it, Sunder! Okay, I can just kill them both. That works out really well. Good fight. Excuse me. So, Auto Shields, Beam Cell, Recycle. Auto Shields is a really high value block card that I don't mind adding at the moment because we have no additional block currently. If I wanted to go full aggro, I could see taking and upgrading a Beam Cell here. Because we have some pretty powerful physical hits that it can amplify. Like a Beam Cell Sunder deals 48 damage. Cards are made out of paper, so they're probably all terrible. That is true. They also fold under pressure. Like me. I want it to be right that I take a beam cell here. What are we upgrading? We have 2 upgrades coming up. Presumably 2 anyway, assuming that Elite goes well. Which it should. We have great potions. There's no reason. I wouldn't mind an upgraded auto shields. That is 15 block for 1 mana. And we will be so happy in Act 2 if we have that card. Let's get some block going. I think I like these potions. Okay, 1 more fight. 1 more card pick. Excellent. Absolutely excellent. Oh, hey Bart, I'm doing lovely today. Hope you're having a good time. Play the card draw first because I have 4 energy, so if I draw into Sunder I can get a kill. Actually, I could just get a kill anyway. Power Potion. A second Sunder. My opinion of Sunder is that the second one is, yes, do take. Although, hold on, chill. It's probably gotta be chill, right? This is our first card that says Channel a Frost Orb. We have Focus already. We have Letter Opener. Yeah, this probably has to be chill. I want to take another Sunder. I really do. But I think I have to take the chill. Let's lose the Steroid Pot, take the Power Pot. Hope that's the right choice. Am I gonna upgrade the chill? Oh, I want an Init chill. Sure that I do. Let's get our auto shields upgraded. Make that a big old beefy block. Is this my power potion? Probably. Okay, Defrag Sunder sounds like a great way to start a fight. Just really had custom unmods for starting with Ice Cream and Prayer Wheel. It'd be cool if you could specify like a particular set of starting conditions, like start with this particular card or this particular relic or even this particular combination of things. Okay, I could redraw that Sunder immediately and get a kill with it. I hope that happens. Hell yeah. Got him. Okay, Bag of Marbles is 1 vulnerable to all enemies at the start of combat. A Steam Barrier is more block and more ways to trigger Letter Opener. So I'm gonna pick this one up. Just because we're looking for a little bit more blockaroonie, as it were. And again with the Letter Opener, we're having more and more demands for skills that are cheap to play. So upgrading Zap isn't too bad here. Alright, Slime Boy, I have a Sunder with Bag of Marbles for you on turn 1, so let's just make that happen. Okay, am I gonna look to split him before the big Slime Crush? I'm probably drawing Auto Shields. I'm either drawing Auto Shields or I'm drawing a way to draw into it and deal damage. So what I'm considering is, do I trigger Letter Opener here? We're gonna do 6, puts this guy down to 87. Another turn of that brings him down to 81. So I'll exactly split next turn without playing anything if I do 5 damage here. So if I want to try to be able to block, I can't play these. I'd rather just split them. keep all this hell. I should have. Damn it! Should have gone for the block strat. Although that would have also triggered letter opener. And for some reason I thought I could play strike. Whatever, we have Art of War value. Rather than playing the strike. I think that actually works out better. Although our split is a little bit less effective here. Okay, that has to get played. Don't think we want to lose this. Okay, I think we're gonna do really well now that we have the defragment out against these two bad boys. Definitely. So I'm gonna play Zap, and whomever gets hit by the lightning bolt is who I'm gonna play center on. Nice. One letter opener proc kills these now. Easy peasy. Currently taking 5, and we're going to deal 10, bringing him down to 37. We could split if we hit him with a strike here. Or we can just take the 5 and try to get a better split next turn. I'd rather do that, especially since we haven't procced. We haven't played an attack, so we're getting an extra energy next turn. Well, I'm glad we have that extra energy. Kappa. Good fight. I had lethal that turn. I just chose not to, apparently. Creative AI, Core Surge, Hyper Beam. Interesting. Don't think I like Hyper Beam in this deck. We already have that role filled pretty decently between Sweeping Beam and Sunder. Creative AI, a little slow. It's not bad with Art of War, right? Like we can make this do some of the time. Core Surge is just a solid attack that gives us Artifact, which is useful for a number of purposes. I like the Core Surge quite a bit. Even if we don't find a Bias Cognition to go with it, and we really do want a Bias Cog, this will still be helpful in a large number of fights, just not as fundamentally powerful. Upgrade does drop the cost of creative to 2, yeah. Creative would be my pick as a way to deal with Champ, I guess. But given that we don't know we're fighting him, not really inclined. Let's take the Core Surge. Ooh. Velvet Choker is definitely one of my favorite ways to gain energy on Defect. We gain 1 extra energy, but can't play more than 6 cards per turn. There's not too many cards that Defect has that we have to avoid because of this. Seek is the big one. Could also try transforming and upgrading some cards with an Astrolabe here, which is not a bad thing. 3 energy Defect on Astrolabe is pretty solid a lot of the time. I will get to trigger the Velvet Choker a lot more if I, trigger the Letter Opener a lot more if I take the Velvet Choker. But at the same time, the upper bound of what the Letter Opener is capable of is a little bit on the lower side too. Like hologram combos, for example. Could potentially lead to a lot of nonsense. I'm down to take a choker here. Maybe I should have thought a little harder about the Astrolabe option, but I like the choker. It's one of my preferred energy relics, as it were. And given that we have the choker and a Sunder, I'm looking to probably take multiple elites this act. With 300 gold, I really want to go to the store. We head up to this fire, fight this elite, and from here we have a lot of options. We can fight 2 more elites, we can get a bunch more rest sites, or we could balance it out a little bit. Second relic there is Niao's Lament, which it's if you choose the starting bonus where the first 3 combats have 1 hit point, you'll get a relic that does that. I think Spire info is working again, by the way. Just check that. Yep, Spire info is alive and well. Well, I'm sure glad I got an Auto Shields Plus in the deck, because these guys are really hurting us here otherwise. I will play Compile Driver first, just in case we draw again into Sunder. I can get a turn 1 kill on either of them. I'm going to target you. Okay. We did not, but it's actually still probably the 3rd card I want to play. This will block for 2 and do 5 to both of them, otherwise I'm doing 9 to 1. More total damage. Come on, Sunder. Damn it. Wonder if I meant to smoke bomb from that fight. Doesn't feel like it. Okay, we could take more defrags to make our hypothetical, at this point, orbs even better. We are probably gonna find orb generation at the store, right? Alternately, I could take the ball lightning, because that is itself orb generation, but I'm kind of more interested in some defensive orbs at the moment. Let's take another defrag. Greedily, mind you. Son of... Wait, orange pellets? No, we have the wrong half of this equation. I was like, orange pellets? That can remove our debuff from Bias Cog. Oh wait, it's not what we have. We took the other one. Storm is orb generation. Kind of. Rigo Pillow, whenever we rest heal an additional 15, that could actually be pretty impactful in this run. So I wouldn't mind picking that up. Orange Pellets is just really good. Even when we have a Core Surge, Orange Pellets is kind of insane, actually. And we have the ability to play an attack, a power, and a skill in the same hand pretty consistently. So it's actually probably the Orange Pellets, huh? Hey, Ryan Hunter, how you doing? We're debating Orange Pellets with the Core Surge. And I think the answer is still yes. Gotta be. Lose a strike. I get to meet some family for dinner. Awesome. Hope you have a great time. Family dinners are nice. You were knocked unconscious. I'm out of here. I found the use for the smoke bomb, guys. It's to get us out of a fight that doesn't give any rewards anyway. See you later. Yeah, removes Frail in a lot of fights, removes Hex. Speaking of. Kaboom. This guy's a lot less intimidating when he has half the hit points, huh? Am I playing dual cast? It's technically optimal to dual cast and then sweeping beam, but that way if I do draw a card I want to play instead of the dual cast, I can't do that. Yeah, like that. Like that. Nice. Usually a good sign if this fight goes well, I have to say. Ooh, speed potion. So with our orange pellets, this is an incredibly valuable potion. We can use this on a turn where we activate the orange pellets to gain 5 dexterity for the whole fight, making all 6 of our block cards block for, you know, 5 more. That's a really big deal. That alone is like boss winning. Turbo Recursion Claw, no. No to any of these. These are not orb generation cards. Which is really something I hope I find from the Snake Plant here. Come on. Come on, Snake Plant. Have mercy. This is a little unfortunate. Oh yeah, it's a lot unfortunate. Guess we're defending. Ouch. Should have bought the Regal Pillow. That's how I'm currently feeling. Health. Sure. Fine. Okay. I'll take it. That's actually pretty good in this fight, so I'm not going to complain too hard. We get to defragment Chill, dual cast on turn 1 as a huge source of block. So I'm gonna... Do I want to dual cast the Lightning Orb or a Frost Orb? Frost Orb is gonna be a lot more block for me. So let's do that. Okay, good on you, Lightning Orb. Actually a really comparatively gentle turn 1 there. I knew this was gonna happen. And that we were going to end up just shy of getting a Sunder kill on one of them. I knew it. I knew it. Damn. Let's see what I draw with Sweeping Beam. Okay, the other Chill. That's nice. That is super nice. So we're not going to worry about... damage this turn. Zap into Chill might enable a Sunder kill. That's... I also might have been able to... No, I couldn't remove them in the right order. That'll work, though. That'll work. Uh-oh. Well, that's a scary turn. We did not draw our auto shields or our compelled river here. Guys, sorry about that coming through on the mic, that the phone notification. I forgot to put my phone on silent before I went live. So, how much damage are we actually looking at here? Because we have 16 plus 18 block is... Basic math. No, I can't do basic math. Should never ask me to do that. 16 plus 18 is 30 plus 4. 34. So we have 34 block. And we're looking at 29 plus 13. Is how much damage? 29 plus 13 would be 42. So we're actually only taking 8 as it stands. So we'd be using our speed potion to avoid 8 damage. And I know the speed potion can do much better than that. Can do much, much better than that. We're even blocking this renewal of the vulnerable. Letter opener, save me! Oh, I could have just compiled over one of the other two. Whatever. It's 15. I want to kill you first. Or, like, evenly kill them more accurately, because we have letter opener to do damage to both of them. And with these orbs up, there's almost no risk of we actually take any real damage here. Nice. Strawberry, plus 7 hit points. So, Seek and White Noise are exactly the sort of card that we're a lot less excited by because we took the Velvet Choker. Seek is actually still fine. Lets us find a particular card in the deck, and that's a really good thing. But mostly we don't want to upgrade it as much as we normally would because we're unlikely to be able to play all the cards. Unupgraded Seek, kind of okay. White Noise does enable pellets really well. That is true. So does Seek, in kind of a similar regard. Kind of a similar regard. White Noise can also, like, give really good powers. White Noise is a really cool card. Let's grab one. Gain 5 max, lose 29. I mean, sure. I'm not willing to take a curse right now, so... okay. We have 88 maximum hit points, we just don't have any current hit points. But we do have the option to take a Blood Vial, healing 2 at the start of every combat. And I'd say that there's enough of those left in the game that I'm probably going to take this. Yeah, screw our Act 3 relic. Dare I fight 2 more elites? After how the Slaver fight went. We might struggle with Gremlin Leader. That's exactly what I can do, Marias, and that's why I still have the Speed Potion. We're probably going to hold on to the Speed Potion for a very long time, as a result. Okay, we're resting here either way, so we're going to be at 46 health. My matchup against the Book of Stabbing is relatively mediocre. I don't know about being able to beat 2 elites here. We're missing out on 1 campfire, which we could use to upgrade... what exactly? Huh. I guess I don't really have anything I would like to upgrade, do I? Not really, no. Easy Speed Pot versus Stabby. We might actually have to use Speed Pot versus Bronze Automaton. Is my current line of thinking. I don't really see how we, without a good White Noise roll, beat the boss. Seek and Destroy. I like the theming of that Dragon Prime. That'd be like something you'd see in the Disciple class, actually, which we'll be showing off on Saturday. One of the Disciple's gimmicks is that she has cards that are that transform into another card when played. So, like, you have a card that does one effect, and every time you play it, it transforms into the alternate version of itself. So it's always flipping between 2 different cards, essentially, and they would be named stuff like Seek and Destroy or. I know one's called, like, Spring Forward's Fallback. Reap and Sow was another one. White Noise upgrade is relatively okay. At some point we're getting too close to being a thing that Choker is just going to stop. Like, if we're playing White Noise for free and a free power, then we have 4 energy for 4 cards, and we might not be able to actually spend all that. I'm thinking Wimp Out is the right pick. We just want to find some better cards. Well, and like the best cards we can find would be a bias cog, and we're more likely to find that from an elite. In it Chill is... I think with 2 copies of Chill, I don't want either of them in it. I'm gonna go the route that I don't think involves us dying to the boss. Because mostly if I fight the elites, I see us using our speed potion and then losing to the boss. Which is not what I want to do. Okay, so we don't have an attack here to remove the hex, unfortunately. That's a little tragic. Capacitor doesn't even actually help us that much because we already played both chills. Maybe I'll leave Capacitor in the deck then. Gonna draw a lot of crap next turn. Okay, that we can just block if we kill the bird. Easy game. Well, correction, we're taking a little bit of damage unless I play Zap. And we want the Zap to get closer to a kill anyway, so... Huzzah! That's our first renewable source of Frost Orbs. So for that reason alone, the Cold Snap is attractive. Cold Snap is very attractive. I think we gotta rest one more time. And then we get one upgrade before the boss. Hopefully. Never mind. We're gonna die. That's an opening hand. Holy crap. Wow. Just casually take 23 damage. Was I not taking damage there? Yes, that's right. 18 is equal to 18. That is true. I can math sometimes. Oh, the Art of War is a reason the Cold Snap's a lot less attractive. That is a good point, Ryan. Yeah. Saving the day. I just want to keep the Lightning Orb so I can continue to do some damage here. Blizzard Tech? No. If only. I think we did turn down some Blizzards relatively early on. It's a Defect deck that was pieced together in the wrong order, is the best way I could describe this. I love Equilibrium. Equilibrium makes it easier to trigger the pellets, which doesn't actually do that much yet. But it's pretty good. Yeah, it's true, we don't frequently need the Art of War energy. That is a very good point. It's not something that I consider often. There's a lot of attacks in the deck as is, too. Try to draw stuff. Nope. Cool, I can trigger pellets here and become not vulnerable, not that it matters this turn. Maybe I save that for next turn then. Yeah, let's hold on to White Noise Strike here with the Equilibrium so I can trigger pellets next turn and remove this 4 turns of vulnerable if necessary. Nothing exciting here, really. Keep, like, being offered auto shields and wondering if I meant to take a second one. Probably won't draw them together that often, right? My also main problem is that that helps us block better, and currently we don't have problems blocking. We have problems dealing enough damage to our enemies. Reboot bad with Choker, definitely considerably worse with Choker. Definitely considerably worse with Choker. I'm gonna No, I don't want another auto shields, right? There's no way. Get out of here. Cards. I want to find an upgrade that does more damage, but like the attack upgrades don't really. Okay, I'm almost at the point where I upgrade Cold Snap just because that's the attack I'm going to be playing most of the time. Maybe the Compile River for similar reasons. Just something to get a little bit more output. Let's go with the Compile River. Okay, there's no debuffs in this fight that I care about, so we just play all this. Let's get 1 Frost. Sure. See you later, Ryan. Thanks for tuning in. As always. Do I just play Auto Shield Sunder here? Am I even trying to kill the minions? Probably. Yeah, I want that back. Storm is not a great find here, unfortunately. We were hoping for a little bit more of an impactful power, and I think because of that, we're probably just going to use our speed potion this fight. So I can't possibly see us winning without it. Alright. Is this going to be enough block? Yeah. Good. So we can get and play Defrag too. Wait. Numbers. Didn't mean to take that 8. I thought I had another energy somehow. Good job, me. Fortunately, I do get to Equilibrium a whole hand of blocks for the Hyper Beam turn, so that's set up really nicely. Stole Chill. That is a card I'd like back at some point. And next turn would be ideal. So I can play Sender, get my energy back. Block like crazy here. Oh, Choker, yeah, that's a thing too. Let's just get rid of Chill now. So, it's the first rotation after Hyper Beam, and we're only a fourth of the way through the boss fight. This is going perfectly, right? Can't help but shake the feeling I should have taken the creative AI. I think this deck would be a lot better with a creative AI. Okay, I think we have another Hyper Beam coming up. Yeah. Good luck to me with that. So what I really don't want to do here is play Sweeping Beam, because then I'll shuffle the deck and draw these cards next turn, and then I'll die. So I need to play Strike if I'm going to do damage. We're gonna need the extra Frost Orb too. Okay, we don't die. Okay, auto shields, equilibrium, sap. That's enough block, so we're not going to play this. Might actually be able to do this. Yeah, actually. Nice. I was sure we were going to die there. I'm sure glad we used the potion, because we had zero chance of winning otherwise. This deck is on life support. Because of its lack of ability to do damage. It blocks just fine. It just can't hurt anything. And these cards do not do not fix that problem. Not one of these cards fixes that problem. Hey there, Last Mooney. So, this is the slowest Thunderstrike in the world. We literally only have Zap for Lightning Orb generation. I could take this if we'd taken the Static Discharge back in Act 1. A second Core Surge just doesn't feel very impactful. We have nothing really to get back with All for One, and even if we did, we took the Velvet Choker. So I'm gonna skip these cards, and we're gonna hope for a really good boss relic or something. Hey, you know, the one I had in mind... Actually, hold on. Inserter. Now, hold on a minute. Inserter? Because the one I had in mind was Runic Pyramid. But Inserter's pretty dang good, too. Every 2 turns, gain an orb slot. This changes our win condition from figure out a way to deal damage into survive long enough to the point where we're just invincible. Which will get us to Act 4. Inserter will get this deck to Act 4. Probably. We could still die to Reptomancer, and we could die to Transient, probably. And we'll fare a lot better against those fights if we take the Pyramid. Pyramid is also really, really good with the orange pellets. We can activate orange pellets whenever we want if we have the Runic Pyramid. We can play Sunder at the optimal moment every time if we have Runic Pyramid. But orb slots are pretty good when we have so much focus. We have so much focus. 2 upgraded defrags. And maybe more, sometimes? Inserter, it might have gotten buffed at one point, but as far as I can remember, it's always been every 2 turns. We're gonna grab it here, and we're gonna hope that it's good enough. Time Eater, we will just dumpster with the inserter. I'm probably gonna look at both of these stores in an attempt to find an answer to our woes. We need, like, a little bit more lightning. We just more orb generation. A glacier would be good at this point. A consume would be wonderful. Yeah, we're gonna go to the stores. Do I take the event or the double? If I take the event and this is Mind Bloom, I absolutely take 999 gold. All right. Don't have to think about that too hard. Good fight. Sir is one of the best non-energy relics. It certainly is. So is Runic Pyramid, though. I would argue my Pyramid is the best. It's the only reason why there was a lot of debate there. I'm certainly not questioning whether this, whether the inserter is good. It definitely is. It's just that the Pyramid is also very good. First sighting of hologram. I'll take 1 hologram. To be able to pull stuff. Hey, we got it! Mind Bloom. While walking and traversing through the chaos of the spire, your thoughts suddenly begin to feel very real. Are we rich? We can gain 999 gold and 2 normality. And then remove both of them basically immediately? Sure. Can it really be this easy? Oh, that is the most troll set of shop relics that I've ever seen. Are you kidding me? Damn it, game. Well, I think I still take the cool-headed here. That's another way to generate frost orbs. It's a little bit of card draw. We definitely remove one of these 2 normalities. I don't think I take Omamori, right? Like, what other curses can we gain? How many more events are we even visiting? A couple? It might be relevant, but I can't imagine I want to spend 145 gold on that. The panache is, like, a hilarious slap in the face. So with these potions, like, we have 1,000 gold and this is all I want to do here. Cauldron brews 5 random potions. I would have to be a little bit more desperate than I am right now to buy this. Fortunately, we have another store. Let's just look at that one and pretend this one never happened. There's no way for Compulder to draw 2 cards here, because if we play Chill, we lose the Lightning Orb. We can do that. Keep the Lightning Orb. Imagine getting Cauldron again somehow. Cursed Cauldron. Ow. Taking... how much damage currently? 27. We're taking 6. I'm sure my skill potion can be better used than that. Full blocking. Let's just kill this guy again. Keep them under control, basically, until we can get enough orb slots to win. That's pretty much where we're at. Cauldron with 5 Entropic Brew. The first one wouldn't even do anything, is the sad part. That would be tragedy. Okay, we should be able to wipe them here. Dark Orb? Kind of? I actually don't mind a Cool-Headed Plus here for more card draw, but like, what does that actually get us to do? Doesn't it suck to have a skill potion? Yeah, kind of. I'm not very fond of skill potions, but they can be very powerful. They are very unpredictable, but if they high roll, they do a good job. Yeah, Dark can be a real damage boost. Indeed. We're gonna need it, presumably against the heart. It's not the form I wanted to take our Dark Orb in, at all. Take the Cool-Headed. Now we're talking. Upgrade 2 random skills, choose a power card to be bottled. Get rid of this curse. Is there anything we're buying card-wise? Hologram is kind of okay. Might buy the waffle, just because we have the money. Do I want to bottle one of our defrags? Yes. Actually, before I bottle anything, let's see what Warpaint hits. Ooh, White Noise Hologram. That was a really good hit. That was a very good hit. 95 max hit points is going to go a long way towards making this more sustainable as well. What are we going to upgrade at that fire? Probably going to recall there, huh? Probably. Gotta get the bomb. It does do a... Oh, they made it even stronger. Oh, that is actually really strong now. The end of 3 turns deal 50 damage to all enemies. Is that fast enough? I do have the defense to survive the timer, yeah. That is a lot of damage. I feel like this is a meme. What's our other option? Can hologram it? It's not an attack? Alright, you know what? Let's give it a try. The bomb plus. I didn't bottle the power, by the way. Apparently. I decided against it. How do I feel about an elite right now? I like this elite. Do we fight this one? How many more upgrades do we want? We have to recall. I would like to upgrade... Cool-Headed? Nice. That's a good turn 1. Can I handle Reptomancer? Maybe. Depends on what the bomb decides to do. Basically. Which I guess is our damage source now. Good enough. 50 damage. actually not that bad, huh? Like, it's working reasonably well as a single target damage source here. How does the bomb work? It's a skill that we play, and we can play it as many times as we want. And whenever we play it, it sets a separate buff in our buff bar that 3 turns later will deal 50 damage to all enemies. It's pretty good. Okay, that could be 5 permanent strength. I'm going to take that over the explosive pot. Thank sweet salty Christ, we found it, finally. Bias Cognition is here. Gain 4 focus at the start of your turn, lose 1 focus. Hot damn. Well, that's what I'm upgrading now. Make that 5 focus. So now we have like 10 focus and an inserter. So we probably don't need the bomb anymore. Could probably make do with just zap or whatever. Oh man, I have to take the sapphire key over this. What did I could have not had the blood vial. Rip. Rip. Preserved insects and the reduced health on this elite and the Act 4 elite. Oh well. I'm definitely okay with losing 5 max here, right? Madness seems like it'll slow us down more than it'll speed us up. At least that's how I feel about it. Do I want more events? We already have Mind Bloom, right? I don't think we want more events. Oh, we didn't want that either. Oh boy, do we not want that? That ain't good. Okay, no damage this turn. Okay, Sunder Plus, I appreciate you. Kind of have to get defrag down. Is this game gonna be on mobile? Oh, they've announced a Switch release. I don't know if there's a mobile plan that goes alongside that, but it is coming to Switch. So Sunder saves me from a lot of damage. I can do Sunder defrag, and we take very little. That doesn't set us up that well. I would really like to get an orb into play as well. Perfect. So I can dual cast Hologram the Lightning Orb. That works out reasonably well. Take 2. Okay, another defrag is excellent. We definitely play that. We definitely followed up with Cool-Headed here. I would like to be able to play the bomb. I don't think we get to. I wanted to use the steroid potion there. This might have been the fight for it. Now that I think about it. Okay, so we're blocking for an additional... So we're 30 short, and this does not add up to 30, so I gotta play that. Wait. I didn't need to play that. Math! Either way, I think we're okay now. We got Bias Cog down. And stuff. I really want to draw into white noise. Perfect. And we have a buffer, so we can block the last hit too. Perfect. Beautiful, in fact. Okay, so we survived Transient, no problem. I wouldn't have expected that outcome, not gonna lie. Why not Compiled Over first? Compiled Over first would have been the right answer, Alpha, in that turn. I got really excited when I saw the Bias Cognition, and I had to play it. That's the truth of what happened there. I was like, ooh, gotta Gotta do. Works out though, because of the pellets anyway. Still on track? Yeah. No, not these guys. Since all I need is a barrage to go with the inserter. Didn't we skip a barrage, like, really early on? Yeah, Pile Driver was up against barrage. So this fight is no. I think by the time the bomb is ready to kill them, we're gonna be dead. They go way too fast. So we're gonna be passing up on this event most of the time we see it, honestly. That event is scary. Giant Head. Okay, well, Giant Head is not gonna be scary here. Especially not with a creative AI. If I choose to play Bias Cog this turn, since I don't have an attack, I'm gonna lose one focus, at least one focus, before I can remove it again. So let's just let that go around a little bit. I'm sure it'll be okay. Hey. Where are the Frost Orbs at, though? Yeah, I'll keep the extra mana. There they are. So I can hologram the Bias Cog. Play it. Excellent. Alright, so now we're facing the big attacks, but we're just in time having enough Frost Orbs that everything is a-okay. Plus we got buffer now. Oh boy. 45. Ah, let's hologram. Cool-headed here. Increase our orb count a little bit. If Orange Pellets remove the bomb, oh god. That's a terrifying thought. Thanks for all the defrags, by the way, Creative AI. Super appreciate it. That's tons of block. Okay, we're actually completely invincible in this fight now. If I press E repeatedly, I'll just win. But I can also just play all these crazy powers. So no matter what, he's not going to do more than 70 damage per turn, and we're generating 78 block. So that's nice. Let's get him with the bomb. Or with lightning orbs, whatever. Oh, I'm sure. I'm so glad we went through the effort of beating Giant Head so that we could have the boot. Which, whenever we deal 4 less unblocked attack damage, increases it to 5? 5? It's a number even higher than 4. I do like a Seek here quite a bit. It lets us get our Bias Cog into play on better turns and otherwise does stuff that's not bad. We're not going to upgrade it, though. We're going to upgrade our... Probably Cool-Headed for a little bit better card draw. Yeah. Time Eater, I do not foresee being a problem with this deck. We could probably just keep these potions going into the next act. We're going to take 12 damage on turn 1. That's a little bit concerning, but not too bad. Once we get set up with some orbs, like so, Although we can't actually play this without starting to lose focus. So I'd say we're a little bit worried right now. I think I'm enough worried to use this potion. Stack is a crappy block, but it's still a block. Here we go. 3 more cards that I can play this turn. Probably Cold Snap, Chill, Steam Barrier. Take some more damage. But now that we have the Frost Orbs in place, as soon as we find the focus, everything will be okay again. Right, that should be more or less the end of our damage taking here. So that's 30, so that's a full block right there. Alone. Cool. Get wrecked, Time Eater. This turn could be spooky, depending. Yeah, I'd say so. So we have... That'll work. Okay, we have a power, we have a attack, and we have a skill. So we get to play Bias Cognition within the 3 remaining card plays we have from Time Eater here, and remove the debuffs. Beautiful. So now let's play the bomb a bunch of times. Sure. Hard pressed to see a world where we lose from here, so why not? Oh, we're wasting this bomb trigger. The tragedy. Hey, Ogre. How's it going? We're just casually doing some old school inserter defect strats on the Time Eater here. Like you do. Oh, I'm doing great, Orgari. I am doing absolutely great. Having a lovely Thursday, and really excited to start my weekend tomorrow. Oh, the lightning orb is gonna kill him before the bomb does. That's a shame. Hey, Sneaky Teak. Hello back from wide space between meetings. I don't have very many meetings. But when I'm not having meetings, I hang out here and stream Slay the Spire. GG time, nerd. Get bombed on. So the real test of the bomb is going to be, can we use it to beat the 2 elites before the heart, these guys? Are we going to survive them? I'm definitely thinking 9 hit points is worth more than any upgrade in this deck, so I'm happy to rest here. We have 549 health. And these are pretty good. These are good. I see good potions, I see good cards, I see good relics. 549 health, yes, that is what we have. 549 hit points. So Data Disc is +1 focus. I mean, that seems pretty good, right? I could buy another defragment for even more focus. Certainly the relic's going to be better than the card here. Only 7 health with Vial. True. Potentially only 5 health with Vial. But still. So we're definitely going to take a Data Disc. I'm definitely going to take a Power Potion to add a random power to our hand against the Heart. I think we're going to use our Stereo Potion against the Elites. They've put some Fear of God into me, and just having 5 additional damage on our basic attacks will help a lot. Snecko Potion's price is high because it's a rare potion, and potions, much like relics, have rarities, and the price of those things in the store is based on their rarity rather than their how good they are. So Snecko Oil, despite being horrible, is very expensive. Goes in the same tier as Fruit Juice, Smoke Bomb. Hell else is rare. And Tropic Brew. Whereas Regen Potion's an uncommon potion. Ghosted Jar is actually uncommon, believe it or not. Is Mayhem great here? No, because of Choker. Choker's the big problem there. What are we going to remove? Probably a Strike. I am down to remove Strike. I think we're going to keep the Sunder. But I could definitely see myself getting rid of a Strike. And then with 199, I could afford another White Noise. If I wanted. Do I want any of these unupgraded cards? Kind of? It would be definitely nice if the potion gave you like Snecko Eye for one fight. It's Dawn Legends. I would like to see it do something different than what it does. There are currently very few situations I'm happy to use it in. Which actual focus do I have? 10? I think we're good as we are. Well, we got the bomb turn 1. I can do bomb equilibrium here. We can play the Seek to grab whatever card we want to grab, which is going to be Bias Cognition or Chill. Man, kind of wish the Seek was upgraded right now. Maybe I want to not play it, because then I can decide based on what I draw. That also seems super reasonable. Alright, super scary turn. Nice. Okay, so we drew Bias Cog. I'm gonna play that. I'm just gonna play that. I'm not even gonna talk about it too much, I'm just gonna play it. We have 3 card casts remaining. Those can be Seek, Chill, Strike. It's not actually that much block. We'll take a lot of damage. Is there anything else I can do that's better than that? Not really, unfortunately. Not really. Yeah, 102 of the bomb in the Stone Calendar go off now. That's a big upgrade from the previous combo of 70. Though again, as I said last time they buffed the bomb, the problem with the bomb is not that the number isn't big enough. The problem with the bomb is that it's an unwieldy card. And in order for the bomb to be better, it needs to be less unwieldy, not stronger at what it does. If I Seek, Chill, Defragment, I'll block more, but then I'll lose focus next turn. Because we won't have removed the debuff. So we really want to be playing Strike here. Ideally. If I use Compile River instead and I do it first, then I might draw into the Chill. And that would save me from having to play Seek. So we should play Compile River first. No such luck, unfortunately. So we Seek for Chill? We Seek for Chill. That's not nearly enough block, but it's gonna have to do for this turn. We knew we would be taking some beats here. Hopefully this is the majority of it. I guess I meant to use the Steroid Potion last turn as well. Let's see what we draw here. Core Surge, okay. So if I Steroid Potion, I can Core Surge. Let's do that now. We want to turn around so we're facing this guy. He's going to be attacking for like 38. We have that covered. We don't need to dual cast. Okay. And that's plenty already. Okay. So there's no reason to play either of these. Okay, this guy's already really low on health, so he's probably going to be our target for first kill. I can play this Sunder on the Spire Spear if I play Chill as well, and I might as well, right? Get some damage in that way. Okay, very good. I'd say we're blocking well enough now. Okay. That's terrifying. That is a terrifying amount of damage. 60 plus 8 times 2, which will become 40 and 12 times 2 if I turn around. So that is 40 plus 24. 64 block I need. I'm already at 55, so it's not that bad as long as I turn around. Not bad at all, actually. Okay, we get to play the bomb and kind of win once this goes off, huh? Bomb's going off next turn, not this turn. I can Sunder the Spire Shield and kill him. Not sure how that helps me this turn, but I can do it. So what is 14 times 4? 28 times 2 is what, 56? Yeah, 40 plus 16, 56. So we're actually, like, totally blocking that and it's fine. Well, 60, really. So we need 5 more. So Hologram is good enough? Alright. That works. That certainly works. I think Go for the Eyes is going to be wasted here. A Dex Potion's a really nice find, by the way. +2 Dex on all of our block is going to be mucho gracias for that potion drop game. I think it gives us a lot better chances going into the hard fight. I'm going to skip all this crap and just hope our 27 card deck is good enough. Alright, so we're at the heart with 63 health. I don't have a block card on turn 1, which is a little tragic, because it means every time I play a card this turn, I'm eating Beat of Death damage. That's not ideal. I think I'm going to save the Power Potion for a future turn, so that I can more easily trigger the orange pellets to remove the big debuffs we're about to have apply to us. My current plan is then Sweeping Beam, Sunder, Defrag, White Noise, just to get everything played. Hopefully Sweeping Beam draws into a block card or something. Perfect. Literally perfect. Oh! Oh, I appreciate that. I will absolutely take a stack of buffer. Aw, multi-attack? That's disappointment. That's such disappointment. I was really hoping this would be the big hit so that we could block this with buffer. Oh well, we can definitely remove our debuffs here, which is really nice. But I don't want to lose the buffer. So we defend, Cold Snap, Power Potion. And that'll work. Oh, another Bias Cognition. Gain 4 additional focus. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Is there a way for me to not lose my buffer here? So if I play Defrag Chill, I'll lose the buffer. But then I'll block for enough. If I just play Chill, I won't block for enough, and then I'll lose the buffer. That's tragic. Is there anything I can compile driver into that would fix that? Chill. No, that still wouldn't, actually. Never mind. Even if I drew Chill, that wouldn't be enough, because then I would need the Steam Barrier, which is already in the discard pile. That's the only card that would work. So, never mind. Chill Zaps evokes a Frost Orb? It does not. It only evokes the Lightning Orb, because the Chill goes here, and then the Zap evokes this. Auto Shields I can't. I only have 1 energy left, so I can't play any regular block card. That's alright. Take our damage. And then we're choked. So we don't take any actual attack damage, but we lose that the buffer to the Beat of Death. Which is fine, because we're blocking this pretty effortlessly anyway. Now, order. Order? Okay, I can hologram any one card. Might need to be the bomb. I would also like to get Bias Cognition into play. No, I would have to hologram an attack to do that. So if I hologram Cold Snap, I can play Bias Cog this turn. Does the bomb stack? Yes. Yes, it does. Yeah, I think we want to hologram Cold Snap here. Just get Bias Cognition into play. Get rid of this. Oh, I should have played for letter opener value. Whoops. Yeah, there's our Core Surge. And we need to figure out better ways to deal damage really quickly here. Really, really quickly. Because we are not doing a lot. Hey, Catmash, how's it going? Ow. Why are we not doing a lot of damage? So we're already at too much strength, basically. I need to start filling up these orb slots with lightning orbs ASAP. As soon as possible. Get Beat of Death played. We're going to hologram for Zap. There's some damage output. Not much, but maybe enough. 6 times 15. Do you know that's 90? 90 damage. We're currently blocking for 64, 80. It's too much. I kind of want to play Equilibrium so that I can get both Thunder and the bomb played. So I think I am going to do that. Oh, I can't play them both. Derp. I don't know that we're doing enough damage. This is realistically, this is the last rotation we have to do damage to the heart. It's going to attack us for 8 times 15, and then it's going to buff, then it's going to murder us. So all we have to do is 400 damage in like 3 turns. Should be easy, right? And that means losing some Frost Orbs, unfortunately. Because we just need to be doing damage with Lightning Orbs. So desperately. Might actually just die this next turn here. Depends on what comes to me here. So 8 times 15 is 120. You couldn't count. We can Equilibrium Cool-Headed. So we currently have 64 block. We're facing down 120. 64 plus 56 is 110. So we need to block for at least 11 to not die. No, wait. No, we're at 120. Excuse me. We need to block for at least 1 to not die. That doesn't sound that scary, does it? But also, 300 more damage to deal is a little bit more intimidating. I like the idea of doing Equilibrium Cool-Headed, then maybe dual cast. Or is it important to just like Equilibrium Bomb this turn? We can do the other fancy crap next turn. Because realistically, I'm going to need this to go off. Let's actually do some math. Hold on. Let's do a little bit of math. In terms of damage. We have... Next turn's a buff turn. So we have this turn, next turn, and then an attack turn. So if we play the bomb, this is going to go off before the next attack. We should assume the next attack is going to be killing us, by the way. So let's see if we have enough damage 4 lightning orbs is doing 17 times 4 per turn. Over the next 3 turns, that's going to be 17 times 12, which is 170 plus 28 is 100, like just shy of 200. We have a stack of the bomb, we have another bomb. So, what that means is, we should have enough damage to kill the heart before it attacks us next, if we play the bomb this turn, and just hold on to these lightning orbs. And then there's like a little bit more damage coming our way that should make up the rest. So all we have to do is just survive this attack. And I think Equilibrium Bomb is going to be therefore the way to play this. Alternately, I could defend Cool-Headed Bomb. We deal an extra 5 this turn, we block better. I do lose the ability to dual cast a Lightning Orb next turn. The main reason to play the Equilibrium is to hold on to the dual cast. And that seems totally reasonable. So maybe I do just Equilibrium Bomb. So that'll be net 11 block because Beat of Death is at 2. So we should live on 11 as a result. And that should be enough to work with. Okay. So dual casting a Lightning Orb this turn is a lot more damage than just having it passively hit him. Well, it's 22 times 2 instead of 17 times 2, so it's an additional 10 damage compared to just holding on to this, which is better than most of our other damage cards do. Oh, out, Beat of Death, by the way. Okay, so the bomb is going off and we're dealing 17 times. That's a lot of damage. So, like I said, we have to assume this turn kills us. 300 damage coming in. But we have the bomb. We have the bomb, ladies and gentlemen. It's ready to blow, and it's going to deal a buffed 50 damage. So I'm just going to end my turn. Kaboom! Nice hundo block, by the way. GG. Bomb kill on heart. I guess you could say that run was the bomb. What an explosive climax to the run. GG.